It's 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. and you ask me how it's going. You know I don't want you to say nothing, chick. You hear what I'm saying?
Yo, things around Kanye West just flipped again. Kanye and Bianca reportedly checked themselves into a super high-end mental health retreat out in Spain, the Balance Rehab Clinic, no less. This spot is next level, costing a wild $170,000 a week. And don't think it's just about spa water and some chill meditation. They're getting the full luxury treatment with therapy, yoga, gourmet meals, and total lockdown privacy. What's got folks talking is the timing of all this. Kanye's been drowning in legal drama lately, and it's not slowing down. Court papers from a wrongful termination lawsuit filed by a former employee actually exposed where Kanye's been hiding out. And it ain't just that one case. Lawsuits are stacking up, brands are still dropping him, and the public is side-eyeing him over those past scandals. People can't forget about those hateful anti-Semitic rants and those straight-up disturbing social media posts. One of the wildest was his "I'm a Not" post on Twitter earlier this year, which had everybody shook. This dude's move to a pricey retreat is raising major eyebrows. Is he trying to escape the heat, or is he really looking for peace? Yeah, that really went down. The post got wiped, but not before it blew up and set off outrage worldwide. Kanye's been open before about battling mental health struggles and getting hooked on nitrous oxide, but checking into this fancy retreat might mean he's finally trying to pause and get his head straight for real. Still, a lot of folks aren't buying this whole healing trip. The timing feels way too sketchy, especially since it happened right after he popped up out of nowhere at Diddy's trial in Manhattan. Word on the street is Kanye wasn't even invited at first. They added him last minute, and somehow he scored a front row seat next to Diddy's closest crew. That's making people wonder if there's something deeper going on behind these so-called wellness plans. It gets even weirder. Reports say Kanye only stuck around for about 10 minutes at that trial, watching the whole thing from some private room. So now folks are wondering, is this check-in at the mental health clinic just a wild coincidence? Or is it a carefully planned move? You gotta decide for yourself. But either way, the Kanye saga is still spinning out of control. People have been cracking jokes like, 10 minutes at the Diddy trial was enough to send him straight to rehab. Others claim Kanye showed up there and suddenly felt inspired to change his whole life. And then there's chatter about the clinic itself and how crazy expensive it is. Some folks are calling out how these places rake in a fortune off people struggling with mental problems, which they say is the real issue. The public is torn big time. Some think this is a slick PR stunt to fix up Kanye's image, while others truly believe he's trying to heal for real.
In front of my eyes and shit. But I just saw a video of Kodak, and I wouldn't want nobody to do an intervention on me. That's why I want to put this video up, because y'all might think, oh man, Ye really going through right now. Somebody need to go get him. Oh, yo, go take his Twitter and stuff like that. But I'm just telling you calmly that I am in a good space. I'm really in a positive space. It's cathartic. I got my ideas out. That's all that happened. And that was very freeing for me, and it's worth everything. It was worth everything to do.
A few voices are saying even billionaires need a break and a quiet space to breathe. But there's still plenty of people calling the whole setup a fake wellness cash grab that just puts a fancy price tag on mental health. It's kind of refreshing to see Kanye trying to get his mind right when everything around him gets so damn loud. Even billionaires gotta find some peace, right? This move feels like he's chasing real healing instead of chasing clout. Sometimes staying sane is worth way more than grabbing headlines. But like I said, one reason Kanye and Bianca might have dipped into this fancy rehab is that wrongful termination lawsuit filed by Benjamin Provo, Kanye's ex-employee. According to court docs reported by Radar Online, Kanye's been staying at the clinic for weeks, and that gives a hint about why he's laying low. He's been bleeding cash and losing all kinds of credibility, and the word is he's trying to show fans, plus the last corporate partners hanging on, straight up unhinged when he said all that nasty stuff and is making moves to fix himself. One report by The Blast even called it just what the doctor ordered.
Kanye West popped up at Diddy's trial last week for 8 whole minutes. It's being reported that him and his wife, Bianca Censori, have checked themselves into a rehabilitation center in Mallorca, Spain, that allegedly cost $170,000 a week. Supposedly they're there for mental health issues and to strengthen their marriage that people are saying was struggling. But I'm going to say that I think they're there because he incriminated himself last week, showing up the day after Jane Doe testified that a rapper and his wife/girlfriend was doing the same thing Puff is doing. And the fact that he was foolish enough to show up the next day, again incriminating himself, I believe that someone legally told him that he should go to rehab, him and his wife, to get around what might be coming their way, which might also be some sex trafficking charges. We don't know, and no one ever told us who was the woman that was getting done in front of all those 8 people. Okay? And that's all I'm gonna say on that. But it sounds like to me, I told y'all it was a kink, and maybe the kink has gotten the best of them, and now he's realizing it can take their freedom.
Meanwhile, clips from Miami, Texas, and LA show Kanye and Bianca still stepping out now and then. Bianca was spotted leaving a spa in Beverly Hills, rocking those thigh-high shorts, a black zip-up hoodie, and heeled sandals that had folks staring. And there's been a photo floating around where people swear she looks just like Kim Kardashian. Kanye's juggling a mess of court drama, trying to grow personally, and still fighting off that nonstop media heat. Kanye's fans are still holding on, hoping this pricey clinic, plus Bianca's support, can finally bring him some real peace of mind. There's even talk that they're getting therapy not just for him, but for their relationship too, since folks online keep tearing them apart. And let's not forget, not too long ago, divorce rumors were going wild after trash bags were spotted dumped all over the front yard of their place. People thought it was a sign they were breaking up. On top of that, all this chaos comes after Kanye's string of unhinged rants on social media and that jaw-dropping independent track he dropped in May. Yeah, the one literally called Tail Hitler, that left people worldwide furious. That song alone got him banned from a bunch of platforms. So with everything blowing up around him, fans are praying this fancy rehab might actually get Kanye's head straight for once. For that blatant anti-Semitism earlier this year, Kanye also jumped online claiming he'd been misdiagnosed with BPD and is actually autistic.
Do you believe that you have any form of mental illness?
I believe that I suffered from exhaustion. I suffered from being lied to constantly by the people around me, by my management, by my ex-wife. And I believe those things can drive anyone to a point of maximum exhaustion. But I also believe that I'm extremely brilliant and I'm here to make the world a better place. And I'm tired of the left media trying to pick on me. And y'all picked on me enough, and y'all finally touched the person that's not gonna take it anymore. And that's part of the reason why I'm on unsafe.
And word is, Bianca pushed him to rethink everything, according to reports. This dude stays making headline, and people can't stop talking. But I gotta know, what do you think about all this madness? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because I'm reading all of them. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button right now for NoFilter. We drop daily celebrity gossip and drama videos every single day. Yes, you don't want to miss a single scandal. So like, share, and sound off with your opinions. I love you all so much, and I'll catch you in the next one.